Hi, it seems you've found your way to my channel and you're possibly wondering what it's all about. So I thought I'd take the opportunity and give you a bit of an intro. So I'm Shane, and pretty much what it says on the channel name is what the channel is. It's my piano journey. And I started learning piano May 2023, so just over a year ago now. My wife, Jane, is a professional piano teacher. She's had sort of 25 plus years experience. So I thought I should probably take advantage of that and learn to play the piano. Seemed a bit wasteful really to have that opportunity and not take it up. So that's how it started. And one of the things I thought about when I was starting is how am I going to make sure that I'm successful? Because I know that I get interested in things and I start them and then interest peters off, etc. And also I wanted to make sure I actually got some benefit from this. So I set some goals and thought about how to make sure I achieve those. And one of the things that I came up with, one of the strategies for making sure that I'm successful, is recording my lessons so that I can actually review them and play them back to myself and learn from that lesson. So because it's quite an intensive process, you're in the middle of a lesson and you're trying to take it all in, but you can't get it all. So anyway, what I do is I record the lessons and I watch them the following day before my practice, and that gives me a reminder about the things that I was going to practice, and it's worked quite well. And so I thought, well, okay, I'm going to make these videos, and I'll put them up onto YouTube because it's just easier for me to watch them on YouTube. I've got a TV in our kitchen, and I can just watch them there while I'm having lunch on Thursdays and get ready for my practice. And I thought, well, okay, I can do a private channel, or I can do a public channel. And I thought, well, won't be a lot of interest. It's my lesson after all. It's going to be pretty boring, I would have thought. But I think I'll make them available publicly. I don't really care if people see me making mistakes. That's what the process is. And it's probably good for some people out there to actually see that it's not all prodigy type people learning piano out on YouTube. Might be good for people to see that actually other people struggle as well. So I thought I'll do that, and I'll put them up on YouTube. Made the channel public. I'm sure some people have watched would probably think I should have kept it private, but that's fine. So anyway, so it's a public channel with my lessons in it, and that's it. It's all it's purporting to be. They're not lessons that I expect that you can actually learn from. If you're looking to subscribe so you can learn piano, you'll be sorely disappointed, I suspect. There's some tips and things like that if you're playing the same piece, you'd be able to pick up some tips and things from Jane, as if assuming that you have the same issues that I do, which is probably reasonably likely, I imagine. You'd be able to get some tips from Jane on that as she gives them to me. But if you're after tips and tricks, Jane's got her own channel called Accelerando Piano. There's a website for that. I'll put all the details about that in the description so you can have a look at that if you're interested. And you'll probably learn more from that than you would from watching my lessons. But the lessons are there if you want to. So the other thing that I do is I do a weekly review, and this is more for my own benefit. So, for the whole lot's for my benefit really. But the review is so that I can look back and I can see how far I've come, and I can also note issues and things I'm having along the way, so that if I go back and have a look, when I go back and have a look, because I did just a couple of weeks back when I was looking for my annual review, I can see progress, as it were, being made from these reviews. And they're also a kind of accountability. If I'm going to miss a week's worth of practice, I'm going to miss a week's worth of practice, and I don't actually really care about that. I'm quite happy to front up and say it. But there is a sort of a kind of, potential benefit in having to do a weekly review session, knowing that I've got, I think it's 50-something subscribers now, that there might be a few people out there that are actually interested. So it's a kind of accountability as well, which will keep me going. And then the last thing is performances. So I use that word loosely. Basically, when I get a piece to a point where Jane thinks that I've learned all I'm going to learn from it, we retire the piece. And again, as part of my ability to be able to look back and see how far I've come, if I feel so inclined, I'll do a recording of it and I'll put it up there as a performance. Well, they're a bit mixed. generally no really bad ones up there because I've generally got to the point where I can play the right notes. But you wouldn't see me at a concert performing them not for quite a while yet anyway. So that's what the performances are. So that's in a nutshell. That's the channel. It is what it is. You're welcome to enjoy and watch, and if you do and have get something from it, that's great. That's excellent. But if you don't, and you don't think it's for you, then no problems. You head off to another channel. I'm sure we'll meet your needs. But this is what my channel is, and you're welcome to enjoy it with me. Thanks.